Here's something most people never think about when they walk into a Ford dealer. The wheel under the fender tells you almost everything about the truck before you even read the badge. The 2026 F-150 has 19 different factory wheels, and they run all the way from a plain silver steel wheel on the work truck up to a premium 22 on the top of the lineup. Today we're going through every single one, straight out of the 2026 order guide, so you know exactly what you're looking at and exactly what trim it came on. And since every one of these wheels is tied to a specific trim, if you're still trying to decide which F-150 is right for you, I have a full trim levels video that walks the entire lineup, XL all the way up to the Raptor R. I'll drop a card up in the corner and a link in the description. We kick off at 17 inches, and the very first wheel is the one Ford has been putting on work trucks for years, the 17-inch silver steel wheel. This is the standard wheel on the XL, the base truck. It rides on a 245/70 R17 all-season tire on the rear-wheel drive version, and a 265/70 R17 all-terrain on the 4x4. It's not pretty, but it's honest, easy to clean, cheap to replace, and it does the job. Step up inside the XL and you get the 17-inch silver painted aluminum wheel. This one comes on the XL High package, and it's also the standard wheel on the XLT in rear-wheel drive form. Same diameter as the Steely, but now you have a real aluminum face instead of a hubcap. This is the quiet upgrade a lot of fleet buyers never even noticed they got. Now here's where 17 inches gets interesting. The Raptor runs on a 17-inch cast aluminum wheel. Yes, the most capable F-150 you can buy off the lot wears the smallest wheel in the entire lineup, and there is a very good reason for that. Smaller wheel means more sidewall, and that big LT 315/70 R17 all-terrain tire is what soaks up the desert. Tall rubber, not big rims. Move up to the Raptor 37 package and the wheel changes again to a 17-inch cast aluminum Bead-Lock capable wheel. The Bead-Lock capability lets you run very low tire pressure off-road without the tire rolling off the rim, and this one is wrapped in a massive 37 by 12.5 R17 all-terrain. 37-inch tires from the factory, that's wild. And at the very top of the Raptor family, the Raptor R gets its own unique 17-inch forged aluminum Bead-Lock capable wheel. Forged instead of cast, which means it's stronger and lighter for the same size, exactly what you want bolted to a supercharged V8 truck launching off a dune. Now we go up to 18 inches, and this is the bread and butter size for the middle of the lineup. First up is the 18-inch painted aluminum wheel. You'll find this as the standard wheel on the XLT 4x4 and on the XLT mid packages, and it's also the standard wheel on the base Lariat. It's a clean, simple machine look wheel that fits the truck well and doesn't draw attention to itself. Then we have the 18-inch black painted aluminum wheel. This one shows up on the STX and the FX4 trim, the 201A package, and it's wrapped in an LT 265/70 R18 all-terrain. Blacked out, off-road tire, this is the look a lot of younger buyers are after. Closely related is the 18-inch gloss black wheel. This is the wheel that does the heavy lifting for the blackout look across the range. It's the standard wheel on the base STX, it's included in the XLT black appearance package, and it's included in the Lariat black appearance package on the base Lariat. Same dark attitude, 3 different trims. And rounding out 18 inches is one of my favorite in the whole lineup, the 18-inch alloy wheel with the dark matte finish, standard on the Tremor. Matte, not gloss, paired with a 275/70 R18 all-terrain. It has that purposeful, technical look that makes the Tremor feel like a factory-built off-road rig, which is exactly what it is. 20 inches is where the F-150 starts to feel premium. There are 5 wheels here. We start with the 20-inch dark gray aluminum wheel, which comes on the STX in the mid-200A package, riding on a 275/60 R20. Dark gray instead of black or chrome, it splits the difference and gives the STX a more upscale stance. Next is the big one, the 20-inch Chrome-Like PVD wheel, option code 64L. This is everywhere in the upper trims. It's included with the XLT Chrome appearance package, it's included on the Lariat in the mid and high packages, and it's the standard wheel on the King Ranch. PVD is a coating process that gives you that bright, deep chrome look without traditional chrome plating, and it holds up better over time. If you've seen a shiny F-150 rolling down the highway, odds are it was wearing these. For buyers that prefer darker wheels, there's the 20-inch gloss black painted aluminum wheel. This is the wheel inside the XLT Black Appearance Package Plus and the Lariat Black Appearance Package on the mid and high Lariat. Same 20-inch diameter as the Chrome PVD, but the complete opposite vibe. And then we have the Platinum's own wheel, the 20-inch painted gloss ebony black option code 64P. This is standard on the Platinum, and the ebony black finish is a little richer and deeper than a flat gloss black. It matches the Platinum's whole understated, expensive theme. There's one more 20 that's easy to overlook because it's not in the wheel gallery at all. New for 2026, if you option the Platinum Satin Appearance Package, you get a 20-inch polished aluminum wheel in place of the standard ebony black. Polished aluminum gives it a brighter, more reflective face, and it ties into that whole satin and chrome theme the package is built around. So if you see see a platinum rolling on a bright polished wheel instead of a dark one, that is the satin package. Now we're at the top, 22-inch wheels, and these are the show pieces. First, two options for the Lariat High. You can get the 22-inch chrome wheel without inserts, option code 649, or the 22-inch gloss black wheel without inserts, option code 64Z. Both completely transform the truck's presence. This is how you take a Lariat and make it look like it costs a lot more than it does. Step into the Platinum High, and you can option the 22-inch gloss black wheel with inserts, option code 648. The inserts give it more depth and detail than the plain gloss black, and it pairs perfectly with the Platinum's blacked out exterior. At the very top sits the 22-inch premium painted wheel with the chrome inserts. This is the standard wheel on the Platinum Plus, the 703A, and it's also available as an option on the King Ranch under code 646. Painted face, chrome inserts. This is the most luxurious wheel Ford puts on an F-150, and it belongs on the most loaded truck in the lineup. Now, one thing worth knowing about these factory 22s. Most of them, the wheels on the Lariat, the Platinum, and the King Ranch, require the Power Boost hybrid powertrain to order. So spec a 22 on one of these trims, and you're getting the hybrid along with it. There is one exception, and we will finish on it. And finally, a special one that is easy to miss, the 22-inch aluminum wheel that comes only inside the F-150 Lobo package, the 19S. The Lobo is the lowered street truck STX built around the 5-liter V8, and this 22-inch wheel is part of what gives it that slammed sport truck look. It's the only place in the entire lineup you can get it. And that brings up something worth a mention. You notice that a few of these wheels are tied to specific engines. The 22s that need the Power Boost hybrid, the Lobo built on the 5-liter V8. The 2026 F-150 gives you 6 engines in total, and I broke down every one in its own video. If you are weighing the EcoBoost against the V8 against the hybrid, the link is in the description and there's a card up in the corner. So there it is, all 19 factory wheels on the 2026 Ford F-150. From the 17-inch steel wheel on the work truck, to the 37-inch tires on the Raptor, to the 22-inch premium wheels on the Platinum Plus. Every one of these comes straight from the factory, and now you know exactly which trim each one rides on. And if you're dialing in the look of your build, remember that wheels are only half of it. I did a full video on every 2026 F-150 color, the new ones and the ones Ford dropped this year, and it pairs perfectly with this video. I'll put a link up in the corner and in the description, along with my trim levels and engine options videos. So pick whichever one you need next. If you want the full written breakdown with all the wheel option codes and tire sizes, head over to buildpriceoption.com. I'll put a link down in the description. And if you found this video useful, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.